Hello guys, today I'm gonna show you my ultimate guide on Heaven, and be sure to stay until the end because I have to show you like loads and loads of stuff like special execute, new setup that I've done. And if you want to remember some of this setup after watching this video, there is the link of my Discord where I've made some pictures to help you guys to understand what I'm doing. And also for every lineup on this map, of course. Let's go now into the video. To start the video, I'm gonna show you how I defend A side and to defend it alone. You don't need someone else to play with you, but if you want, you can. This is more safe. So first thing I do is putting my wall to take long, short and mid, like the wall but in the other way. So you're just putting the wall, and then what I'm doing is playing inside short here. So that if enemies are pushing, you are defended because you are going to put your wall up. And of course they will be scared to cross it because they don't know if you're on the right side or the left side or behind the box. They will never know. So that's why I love to play with that wall when I'm playing on A side. Once you've done this, you're gonna do this one way to help you defending short. So you're gonna stand in front of this wood part and you're gonna aim right here. Okay? Once you aim there, what you're gonna do is do a left click and it's gonna do this one way. With this one way, you're gonna defend yourself fully, and trust me, it's so easy to defend A short like that. They will be afraid to cross your smoke because they will be killed anyway if they try to do it. And if someone else is pushing, you will be able to stay there and defend yourself. For me, this is the best setup to use when you are defending A side alone. Now, if you want to defend B side, you have to do the same wall. So to do this wall, you'll have to look on the minimap again and do exactly the same wall as I showed you on A side. So you do that wall, and once you've done it, you can put your smoke here. So you are looking at this spot, and you're just putting your smoke like that, and you activate it, and you can either try to take 1v1 against the guy who's playing window. Otherwise, if no one is coming, what you can do is like pushing mid. It's a little bit dangerous, but I got some kills like that. And then you swoop peek and you kill this one who are trying to push double door. And what is even better is when you have someone playing double door with you, you ask him if it's a flasher. Most of the time it will be. It's to flash outside, and then you peek both at the same time. And I promise you, you're gonna get 3 kills. Also, what I like to do when I'm playing on B is playing aggressive like I showed you. Because usually if you want to play defensive, you have to do that wall, that smoke, and then you try to hold the push from mid. Otherwise, what I like to do is playing aggressive. So what I'm doing is I'm aiming the start of the window like that. And once I've did that, I just activated throw a snakebite and try to push mid. And you will be protected from window because even if someone peek, you can like instantly pick him, like kill him, because he will be snakebite and vulnerable, and you will be able to get a free kill if he's peeking you. Otherwise, you're gonna have another kill for the one who are pushing to double door, because like 50% of the time, even more, they never expect someone to pick Bs that fast. Otherwise, if you want to play double door, what I suggest you is doing the same wall when you are playing on B side, and once you did this, you go back to double door. And what I like to do is putting a symbol smoke. Oh, sorry, I used that before. You put like a single smoke at the entry like that. And then this smoke, in my opinion, is the best. You don't have to do one way and stuff, because you play every round with the brain of the enemy. So what you're gonna do is either stand here and wait people to push you. They will try to flash, to smoke window and stuff, and you will get 3 kills like this, trust me. Once you've did that spot, we'll say, and they know you are playing there, you can change it, you can stay there. Otherwise, what I love to do is going inside of the smoke and playing aggressive. So I go to the end here, I pop off the smoke, and then I try to get 3 kills. Otherwise, you like do it one time and they will expect you to do this. So you activate the smoke, you put it down, they will see you are not peeking. So you activate it back, you activate it down, and on the third time you will peek in it, and they will never know when you will be in the smoke or not. That's why I love to play double door with Viper, because in my opinion that's the easiest spot to defend. Now to defend C side, there is 3 things I do. First thing is I'm playing with the wall and I put it to help also garage. So what I'm doing is putting a wall like that. It gets mid, garage and C side. So it looks like that. After that wall, what I like to do is just putting a simple smoke at the entry of C long, and the enemy team will be afraid to cross it like every time. So that's a smoke that you can play aggressive, because what the enemy do is going back, like they shoot a bit in the smoke, they take the orb and then they go back. And once I heard they're stepping back, I'm pushing in the smoke, I try to go on the right side, then I take the smoke back and I try to lurk. If there is no one C, I can lurk freely, because they will never think I'm pushing the smoke. Otherwise, what I like to do is playing with a one way. So you just go in this corner, you look on this roof, you just do a simple left click and the smoke's gonna land here. And after that, you're gonna play on woods and you just wait for the enemy to push. And this is the perfect one way, because they will never see you playing on woods. I forgot that if you have a guy that is really bad on double door, or he's playing like retake, like a cypher, putting only traps and playing from window, you can defend it differently. So you can put the same wall that I showed you 2 seconds ago, and for the smoke you can put yourself here, look on the roof, throw the smoke, and it will create a one way to defend the entry of C long from double door. Now that I've shown you everything to defend A, B and C side, or even double door, I will show you some defense ultimate that I find useful. In my opinion, I really find playing with ultimate in defense really hard, because we never know where they will go, but I think it's useful because you can defend a wall side by yourself with just an ultimate. So I'm gonna show you on different side and even double door which ult you could use. So for A side, the only ult that I find great is in front of this box. So you're gonna go in front of this box and aim down here, or a bit on the right, we will say, and you just activate your ult. And like that, it will protect the entry of short and the entry of long. Because here, they can go through while seeing nothing. They think there's a space, but once they will try it, they will see nothing, and you can see them going in. So I really like to use that ult because it protects the entry of short and not like letting a space for them to go back here. So in my opinion, this is the only ult I would use to play on A side. On B side now, there is only one good ult that I find really great, is an ult that hits a specific spot, okay? So for this you'll have to go on this box and go like at the edge, and you will have to aim this little line here. So you will go here and you will put simply your ult, and I will explain you why I like this ultimate. You can play this ultimate from different spots, but the best thing is it will cover everything, the wall side from A link to C link, but not fully, you know, because it's impossible. But what I like is this little space that you can play backside, because this little space is what will help you to hold the B side. Because even if they try to entry and like they're walling up and stuff, they think they took like the ult is finishing, like the ult is not going backside. So I really love this ult because you can play around the enemy, and it will create you some opportunities to go to the left and to the right without them knowing. So this is definitely the best ult I will use on B side. For the ult double door, this one is a little bit dangerous, but if you want to try it and play aggressive, you can do it. So for this, you have to stand at this door and looking outside really fast and throwing your ult, so like this. This ult is really great because it will cut everything from them. Because, you know, like, the attacker side loves to play here and take control of mid side. And this ult will help you to defend it. So I really find that ult is really great. So what I recommend you also, if you want to be even crazier, is to do that wall. You will look at the window like that, and you can just do this and you try to push it. That's why I say dangerous. Once you are there, you activate your wall, you put a simple smoke like this, you go up, you take back your smoke and you go back window, and then you can deactivate your wall and try to flank or get an easy kill window. Now for the last ultimate to defend C side, there's only also one ultimate that I find useful, is the ultimate in front of the green box. So to do this, you just go in front of the green box, you activate it, and you will defend the entry of double door and the entry of C long. Now that you know everything to defend heaven, let's go to the attack side. So let's start with A side. Every time I push A side, I try to go A short with a teammate and we try to clear this little area. Once you did this, you're gonna have to do this wall to defend CT. So I'm doing literally this little wall like this that cuts on the box. And what I like to do with that wall is going here and waiting for someone to cross, because every time there's an enemy that is crazy and always coming here trying to take a little pick on short, but you will be with your teammate focusing him and get an easy kill. But if you're afraid to be shot from heaven and you don't have another smoker in your team, what I recommend you is before you go short, you will go long with the rest of the team, and you will go on this thing and you will aim at this little corner right here, and you will do a simple left click. This smoke is gonna help you to be covered from heaven, from short, but also from the left side of long. But if you want to literally smoke heaven, what you can do is going on the same spot, but this time your crosshair will be on the second circle in the middle, and what you will do is just do a jump and a left click, and the smoke is gonna land in heaven. Now let's talk about how to push C side. To push C side, there was two different walls that I use. The first one is in this corner of the box. You're gonna watch the minimap, and your wall will have to look like this. It will have to cover the entry of double door and the entry of C long without covering woods, because there is one guy that can hide behind your wall. So it's gonna look like this. For the second wall, what you will do is going in this corner and watch simply in front of you and just hit left click. This wall is gonna cover the entire side like this, but you have to always be careful when you push the side to this little corner, because there is like 90% of the time someone who's trying to hide here and waiting for your wall to go back, or like cross your wall while it's activated and try to get a kill on you. Now let's talk about serious stuff, okay? Let's talk about lineups, rotation lineups, retake lineups, everything you need to know to clutch round as Viper. Let's go right into it. So for the first lineup on A side, there is an easy way to make it, and it's always on this spot. For this spot, all you have to do is watching this little corner and then going up to this, do the middle of these two woods, okay? So it's gonna look like that, up in these two woods, okay? So it looks like that. And you throw a simple left click. And this lineup is gonna land perfectly on default plant. And if you want an easy smoke, if you didn't go on site with your teammates, all you have to do is standing here, and this time you the only thing you have to do is aiming in this little corner, and you just do a simple left click, and the smoke is gonna land perfectly on default. I know that a lot of people are doing the plant right here, but don't worry guys, I have a simple pre-smoke and also a simple lineup to make for you. So for the pre-smoke, all you have to do is going in front of this, I don't know how to call it. Anyway, let's go in front of this, and then all you have to do is aiming at the end of this big roof right here and in the middle, and you just do a simple left click. And this smoke is gonna land perfectly for this corner. Now for the lineup, this is the same spot for the default plant. You're gonna be here, but this time you're gonna have to aim the roof here. So it's above the first wood part and it's like right here, okay? And what you're gonna have to do is aiming at the edge on the left right here to aim the left part of those boxes like that. And if you want to take fully the right part, you're gonna have to put yourself in the middle instead of the left edge, okay? So not here, but in the middle, like that. And this one is gonna hit the wall right part, like this. Now for the rotation lineup, this one I did it a lot of times. So if you guys are watching my gameplays video, you probably have seen it more than one time. So all you have to do again is going at this spot, throwing the first lineup that I just shown you, and then you run towards mid and you put yourself in this corner right here. And then what you will do is aiming at the left corner here with the HUD of your snakebite like that. And what you will do is doing a simple left click, no need to jump. All you do is doing a left click like that, and it's gonna hit perfectly the default spot. After you've done that lineup, you will not go back because there will be people there, but you will push him to his spawn in the back, and he will try to get the defuse, and you will get a free kill. For B side, there is two things you can do. Either you plant in this left corner and then you can play it from window. Either you plant in front, and those two things you can do. So let's say you planted in front right here, okay? So the first thing you can do is playing in this corner, and then you look on this left part, okay? You're not going up, but you're looking like, let's say, at this 8, okay? So once you've done this, all you have to do is like doing a little walk to the left like that, and you throw your snakebite, and it's gonna hit and take the entire side like that. And what I like about that snakebite is it's covering the outside. So if people want to rush you, they will be hit by the snakebite when they will try to go out. Okay, so that's why I like to use that snakebite if you are planting in the middle. Otherwise, you just go at the window, throwing a snakebite to the left if it's planting on the left, or a snakebite in the middle if it's planted in the middle. For C side, there is a lineup that I love to make, and this is on this spot. So once the spike is planted on long or default, you go there, and I will show you a rotation lineups just after that. So once you've planted the spike, you just go there, and then you aim on this little leaf like that. If you planted on default spot, you're gonna have to aim on the right side. And if you planted for long, you're gonna have to look down here. So this is for the right side and the default, and this is for long. And for the rotation lineup, I recommend you to do it if you planted for long. So you do your lineup for long like that, and then you run towards mid. And once you are mid, you're gonna have to be in front of this wood part. Once you are there, you're gonna have to look on this lamp, and you're gonna take the right of the edge, like there's a little wall here in the leaf. And that's gonna be the spot for the HUD of your snakebites. So you just go there and you put a simple left click, no need to jump, and the lineup is gonna land perfectly for long. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you some retake lineups. First, let's say you are playing on C side and the enemy team is pushing on A side. So what you're gonna do is going in your spawn, going on the second window here, And then you're gonna see that there is 3 circles, okay? 1, 2, and 3. You're gonna go between the second one and the third one here, and all the way up around here. And this one is gonna hit completely a default plant. If you are playing on B side, there is an easier one to make. You just go on A link right here, you go in this corner, and then you aim here where the black part and the white part, let's say, meets, and then you just go there and you put a simple left click. Okay, so now let's say you're playing on A and the enemy team is pushing on C. You're gonna go again in your spawn and you're gonna go in this corner here. Now you're gonna aim around here and you see that there is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 pillar. And to hit the default plant, you're gonna aim under the second one. And to hit long, you're gonna aim under the fourth one with the HUD of your snakebite. So it's gonna look like this. This one for default. And this one for long. Now, if you're playing on B and they're pushing C side, you're gonna go in this corner, take your snakebite and aim on the left of this wood to hit default, and between these 2 lines here to hit long. So it's gonna look like this. Default and long. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you 2 lineups to retake on B side, and these 2 are really tricky and really hard to make, but I promise you, your teammates will be impressed. So let's say you're playing on A, and if you want to throw a snakebite on B side, you're gonna go here on this corner, and with the HUD of your snakebite, you're gonna aim where the roof is like going up a bit here. And it's gonna look like this. Here we go. And for the second one, this one is really harder to make, but it's from C side to B side, and it's gonna hit the same spot. So you will have to go on the red line here, and with the HUD of your snakebite again, you're gonna look where there is the black part and the gray part meets here with the HUD of your snakebite like that. If you are still here, I wanna thank you all for the amazing support to stay at the end of the video. And also, I wanna thank you guys for reaching 6K subscribers. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video if you learned some stuff. Let's try to hit 10K before the end of the year. Thank you guys for the support, and I see you on Wednesday for a gameplay video. Bye bye.